Why does Jesus curse the fig tree in Mark 11, verses 12 through 14? Is it because he was hangry and had forgotten that it was in season? Or is there more to the story that maybe we're missing? Well, I believe it's the latter. I believe that the curse of the fig tree is a representation of the spiritual condition of Israel and a future prophecy of the destruction of the temple. Now, here's why. So, for example, here in First Kings chapter 4, verse 25, we see where it says, "So Judah and Israel lived in safety, every man under his vine and his fig tree, from Dan even to Beersheba, all the days of Solomon." So that's just one example of when Israel is doing well spiritually speaking. They have, the grapevines and also fig trees. They're being very prosperous, not just economically, but again, spiritually. But there's also the opposite examples of when Israel has alienated themselves from God and aren't doing too well spiritually speaking. For example, we have verses in Isaiah chapter 5, verses 1 through 7, Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 13, Joel 1, verse 7, and Hosea 9, verse 10. And so those are some of the passages when we see that Israel's spiritual condition is very poor, and then obviously comes divine judgment from God and the destruction of the temples and things like that for Israel. And so it fits very well with what we later on see also in Mark chapter 12, where there's the parable of the vineyard, which again fits very well with the passage that we saw in Isaiah chapter 5, verses 1 through 7. And then when we look at Mark chapter 13, there at the beginning, is when Jesus curses or prophesies the destruction of the temple. And so again, when Jesus curses the fig tree, it's not just because he was hangry and he had forgotten maybe that it wasn't the season for the fig tree, but again, it was a representation of the spiritual condition of Israel and also a future prophecy of the destruction of the temple. I hope this video helped as we are going through this Holy Week. And if you enjoyed it, please like, share. But till next time, God bless.